We must respect the level of an individual. TGTG, I said that everything turned out fine. They took an effort after to look on life. Always maintain a positive attitude. You should be fair to everyone regardless of their national origin, gender or creed. Equality is guaranteed by the Constitution. He leaned against a pillar and gazed at the Statue of Liberty. I remember someone giving us a total savior perfume. It reminded me of my ex-girlfriend. Not all smells awful, but it tasted terrific. I'm shocked with that. Stand back. You stink. Take a shower. Bob. Bob was too beside himself, so he scarcely talked from fiction. His novel, which combines plot with his gift for poetry, is going to be published. About the edition of encyclopedia will come out next month. Miss Miller translated fascinating fairy tale into plain Japanese. The following passage is quoted with a well-known fable. Are you familiar with contemporary literature? I know next to nothing about it. At times, I confuse curb with curb. Don't be shy. Your pronunciation is more or less correct. This article contains tips for those who are eager to increase their vocabularies. His latest work on display at the City Hall. They are fabulous beyond the description. Could you move over a little? Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was taking up so much space. But this ugly object, this is a piece of abstract art. I begged Little to lend me 100 baht. That was he said, saying, I'm broke too. I'm often asking for my impact whenever is something is said, so am I. Addicted, older people cannot afford to purchase such luxuries. As you anticipated, the unemployment are risen 3 quarters in a row. I have to cut down my expenses, so from now on, I'm going to keep them to talk of them on a daily basis in case you know has a compromise to a certain extent. Competent manufacturers are great demand, so they earn decent wages. The president also appointed to carry out welfare reform. His policies will turn out to lead to different consequences. It needs a thorough review. His contribution to the age of society is inevitable. Look at this chart. Education will increase on the alarming rate. In the business districts, there will vacant lots then counted from several years. Population limited gradually decreasing. All agriculture, the birth rate will continue declining steadily for years to come. The problem to supply the remote county with electricity. You are not allowed to operate this device without permission. In fact, they operated them exposed to radiation. One cannot ever determine the potential danger of the nuclear energy, but we have to solve that problem. Not now, anything. They're making of too much of it. The whether of the cartridge in the brain, the farmland, the grocery store. The research institute was established in the late 1960s. Why just a constant person who is by far the most prominent attorney around here? I will write down just in case, because I have a bad memory. The law committed to help take legal action against the insurance company. They are entitled to compensate their injuries. For their injuries. Cause so far, no less than 200 people have died of the flu epidemic. The death was not of his intense but brief. He has a habit of biting his nails. It's absolutely disgusting. The groans from her back when she bent down to hug my son. If we have stiffening, try a herbal remedy. Medical products are both about to great benefit for humanity as a whole. We get applicable to the cattle, let alone human beings. It's forbidden. Where the classified as mammals. They are totally the valuable beyond reach of my imagination. The Bible sort of is part of his history this one and doesn't mind boasting about it. Originally, they are opposed to so-called gene therapy. The initial symptoms of the disease are fever and a sore throat. The story of brain in the complex owing to illness. Some representatives are absent from the annual conference. Little by little, my son-in-law is recovering from stomach cancer, and now he's in good spirits. This is fake. Hey, it's a genuine dick. No way. Anything else? That's it for here or to go. To go. How much is this rug? $100 including tax. Okay, I'll take it. I don't think those pants look good on you. Try these on. They are really now. He got out of the cabin in haste, saying, "Keep the change." Delivery service about to cut the slight extra charge. It's on me. No, you treat me every time we eat out. Well, okay. Let's split the check then. What are you having at the mall? I lie into can. I was short of cash, so we told the $100 had deposited it in the my bank account last week. On the way home, I loved her purse. Tell me how it happened. I'll explain to you later. My parents gave me a 6 p.m. curfew as a punishment because I broke my promise. As the proverb goes, the end justifies the means. Now that I wanted to no one's counter, I'll have to stand on my own 2 feet. No, the chairman Katami was saying, time to wind things up. Let's take a vote. We exchanged the flag up in the meeting, but consensus is to be reached regarding this matter. Do you agree or disagree with him? I'm on his side. Strictly speaking, his view differs somewhat from mine. Could you go by it again? I could make up what you're getting at. No one backed me at first, but eventually I talked them into going along with my plan. I admire your perseverance, courage, and wisdom. You flatter me. You make your own decision. I rely not on logic, but on instinct. He came up with an ingenious sensible solution and immediately put it into practice. Her was just a viewpoint, before inferior to the latter. Your idea sounds marvelous in theory, yet I don't think that in working practice. We expect him to defeat opponent, but failure to